So, pleasant morning, everyone. So, today we're gonna be tackling about social literacy. So, we're gonna skip this activity. So, what is social literacy? Social literacy is the ability to develop social skills, knowledge, and values that enables individuals to interact positively and responsibly in various social settings. It is acquired through inquiry, values, exploration, and decision making. So when we say social literacy, it's about learning how to interact with others in different social situations. So it was includes understanding social rules, making good decision, and treating peoples with respect and also kindness. People develop the social literacy by asking question, thinking about values, and learning how to make the fair choices. In school, teachers show social literacy when they are having interaction with their students, parents, and colleagues in a respectful and professional way. So, for students naman, they develop their social literacy by engaging with their classmates, teachers, media, influencers, and technologies, and also more religious groups and their family members. So, social skills. So here, social skills are a key aspect of social literacy and essential for functioning society. Social skills are important for interacting with others in the daily lives. So it may they include good manners like you are saying please or thank you, and also effective communication where other peoples can understand you, consideration for other feelings, or um, you are being kind and considerate and understanding how other feels, and expressing personal needs. So you are sharing your thoughts and needs clearly. Children develop social skills through play. So here like kids, they are sharing their toys with their friends and say, instead of keeping it to themselves. And then adults acquire them through verbal spoken language and nonverbal gesture, body language, facial expressions, eye contact, and appearance interaction. So, example here in the workplace conversation. Diba, they are speak with their colleagues in a very respectful way, whereas they will understand their different opinions. And also, as diba, we can use our facial expression like nodding that to agree with a certain situation or with the agreement. And next is, so social skills are very important and for students and also for teachers because they can build a good relationship with others. So first we have gaining ideas, information techniques, and perspective from people with different areas of expertise. So here, diba, we can gain new informations and ideas from other people. So, for example, in your classmate, when he knows or she knows a metric, then you can learn how to use that or how to solve problems. Next is providing their own perspective for the benefits of others. So your thoughts and opinion can help others. So, for example, you have a thoughts or an idea on how to finish your project very easily or very fast. Then three is accomplishing tasks and working together toward a shared goal. So here there is a cooperation. You were gonna cooperate as a team to complete a certain task. For example, you as a leader, diba, you are going to divide the certain topics so that your project or whatever will be accomplished easily. Then next is providing mutual support for different situations. So here you are helping each other. So you are supporting your friends or classmates when they face problems. So for example, your friend or your classmates are having a hard time to understand the lesson, diba? You can help her or him. Next, expanding network to learn about and pursue new opportunities. So here you are making new connections. So you are meeting new people to explore new opportunities. So for example, here in ASCAT, diba, we have many organization or in other school a club. So you can join them and meet new people with the same interests as yours. Next is gaining feedback and referrals from people who can personally attest to work skills and qualities. So here you are receiving feedback, getting advice or suggestion from experienced people to improve. So for example, that is if you are writing an essay. So diba, you can get feedback from your teacher to improve your writing skills. And next is making the school truly a healthy and conducive learning environment. So here, as you are creating a positive school environment, like making school a friendly and supportive place. So whereas the students respect each others and the learning is very enjoyable. So now we have the types of social skills. First, we have the effective communication. It's his ability to communicate effectively and share thoughts and ideas with constructive conversation and understanding. Here, it's easily about talking and listening clearly so others understand your point of view. For example, that me and the way that all of you can understand. And you also may ask question if you need help. Next is conflict resolution. It is the ability to get to the source of the problem and find a workable solution by within both sides from those involved with the goal of mediating for reconciliation. So here you are solving disagreement in a fair way or you are being neutral. For example is there is a two kids who are arguing over a toy. So a teacher helped them make storms playing with it. And next is active listening. So active listening is you are paying close attention when someone is speaking. So for example, if your classmate of your teachers are having a discussions, diba, you are going to listen to them instead of talking with your classmates. Next is empathy. So it is ability to understand and identify the feelings of students in times of difficulty and trouble. So you are understanding and caring about how other people feels. So for example, if you notice that your classmates are um dili sila okay, so you can ask them if they are fine, di ba? Next is relationship management. So here you are building a good friendship and teamwork. For example, 'di ba some of our activities are 'di ba grupo siya and then our teachers are encouraged as students to work together in a group project and be respectful to each other. And then next is respect. It can be done by knowing when to initiate communication and respond during interactions or even in times of heated arguments and confrontations. So you are treating others kindly and fairly even in disagreements. So for example, when our classmates or our teachers are having a discussion again, so you can raise your hands instead of interrupting them. So next is problem solving skills. So you are finding a solutions to challenges. For example, is this for example in our campus, so there are very limited classroom supplies. So instead of fighting it instead of fighting it, they find a ways to distribute it to the different courses or department. The next is interpersonal skills. So you are working well with others in a social situation. For example, you can ask a permission before borrowing a classmate's ball pen and wait for their turn in a game. So there are ways to improve social skills. First is maintaining eye contact. That's very simple, diba? Looking at people when they are talking or to show you are paying attention. Then using proper body language. So you can use your facial expressions and gesture to communicate effectively or your nonverbal. Then next is knowing the difference between being assertive and being aggressive. So you are knowing the difference between being assertive and aggressive. So you are being confident without being rude or forceful. Example, you can say, I would like a turn, please, instead of grabbing something or just shouting. Next, selecting effective communication channels. Diba, you can choose the right way of to talk people based on the situation. Diba, we have our email. We can message them by email or just in a messenger by texting. It's dependent situation. And next is being flexible. You are adapting to changes in new ideas. For example, our class project, if the deadline will change, mas nisayo siya, and then instead of complaining it, di ba, mas mo adjust ta sa situation to change our plans. The next is accepting criticism without being defensive. So learning from feedback instead of getting us upset. Example, um, so if your teacher is um, if you receive feedback from your teacher about your writing, di ba, you need to, or about your grammar, then you need to improve it rather than arguing with it nga tama ka. 7, remaining positive and at all times. So, keeping a good attitude even in very difficult situations. Smile lang jud ta. Students stay calm and keep trying even after making a mistake. Positive ha, dili ka na magbuang. So, sorry, mali ang number 7, but it's about being teachable and a good student. So, it's willing to learn and accept guidance. For example, you are if na kay feedback after your reporting, di ba, you're gonna listen to that feedback, that instructions, and just follow them to make you improve. So there are other ways that may help us are as follows. So first is we have behave a social person. So just act social. Try to be friendly and engage with others. Start small if necessary. So if you are shy, begin with the small interactions. You can say hello, hi, di ba? Diha magsugod tanan. And third is ask open-ended questions. Ask a questions that need more than a yes or no answer. Pwede, nagkauna ka, nagunsa ka, di ba? Four is encourage others to talk about themselves. So let others share their thoughts and experiences. So, you will going to ask your friends or imong kachar-char about their hobbies, and you need to listen carefully. And next is create goals for yourself. So you are work on improving specific social skills. Decide to talk to one new person each week. Ayun, na isa daghana. And next is offer compliments generously. So make other feels good by appreciating them. So give them a compliment. Like you did a great job, proud ko nimo. Ano. Seven, read books about social skills. So learn from experts about how to improve interactions. For example, there is a lot of books that you can read about the communication or emotional intelligence. Then eight is practice good manners. So be polite and respectful. You can say please and thank you in a conversation. And pay attention to your body language. So be aware of a body language. Use your facial expressions and gestures to communicate better. You can maintain your eye contact when talking to someone. And join a social skills support group. So you can practice socializing in a safe environment. Like I said, Gaina, you can join a club or an organization where you can interact with others. Then the next is stay up to date on the current events. Up to date. So you're knowing what's happening in the world can help with conversation. So pwede ka whatever you read in the news or sa Facebook ba scroll ka, 'di ba? It can be your topic sa imong ka talk. And the last one is identify and replace negative thoughts. So you're gonna replace your negative thoughts and avoid self-doubt and build confidence. So instead of thinking I'm a bad at conversation, you can tell yourself that I can improve with practice. So here are the impact of social skills. Possessing social skills result through better relationships. So you can make more friends and have stronger connections with family, classmates, and colleagues. And next is better communication. So you can express yourself clearly and listen to others effectively. And fourth is a third rather. So it's greater efficiency. So you can work well with others and complete tasks faster. So like in a group project, diba, you can divide the tasks fairly and finish them in time. And fourth is advanced career prospects. So is you are there is a better career opportunities. So strong social skills help in getting good jobs and promotions. And fifth is increase overall happiness. Just a happier life. Diba good relationships and effective communication make life more enjoyable. Like you feel more confident, less stressed, and more satisfied with your social life. So now let's proceed to emotional intelligence or EQ. Emotional intelligence can bring about maintaining a healthy and purposeful relationship with others that maybe best depict a socially literate person. So when we say emotional intelligence, it means understanding your own feelings and the feelings of others. It's how people build strong relationship and communicate better. So according to Goleman 1996, defines emotional intelligence or EQ as the ability to recognize, understand, and manage on emotions. So it means you are knowing how you feel and handling your emotions well, and recognize and understand influence the emotions of others. You are recognizing and influencing others' emotion. So you are noticing how other feels and responding appropriately. It is being aware that emotions can drive behavior and impact people positively and negatively, and learning how to manage those emotions, both one's own and others, when under pressure, especially in times of giving or receiving or feedback. You are being open to criticism and praise. So, di ba, if you are receiving praise from your teacher about your writing or your handwriting, instead of getting upset, you accept that advice and practice more. And second is meeting tight deadlines. So handling of pressure when times is short. Diba? For example, your assignment or your project was due tomorrow. Instead of panicking, you stay calm and organize your time wisely to finish it. Third is dealing with challenging relationship. You are managing conflicts with others. For example, if you and your friend have disagreements, so instead of arguing, you are calmly discuss the solution together. And fourth is not having enough resources. So finding ways to work with limited things. For example, night art, di ba, you are limited with colors, and instead of that, you can use your pens. And dealing with change. So adjusting to a new situations. And last one is experiencing setbacks and failures. So you are handling mistakes and difficulties passively. So example is you fail in the midterm exam. So instead of giving up, you study harder to do better next time or sa finals. So that's all my discussion today. Thank you.